Okay. Where's OBS? There it is. Sorry about that, boys. Why am I so low on the camera? There we go. Right, that's all fine. Just turn the music down. I don't have my chat up. The entire family's decided to come round as soon as I wanted to stream. Sod's law. Where's my chat gone? Oh, it's on there. There it is. Almost no one. Let's go. That's an interesting name. I'll get a bit louder. I'll talk a bit more when everyone leaves, which will be in 5 or 10 minutes. I'm in the right account here. I think I was on my guard account. No, I was definitely not on this one. I was on the guard one yesterday when I've been on that account loads this month. How have I done that? I think it's just because I've placed random trades on there. Very clean reaction from previous day value area high. You too, no one. I don't know what to call you. Almost no one. I'll just call you no one. Oh, my water bottle's over there. I'm looking for shorts here, most likely. Clearly got a very rotational day on our hands, at least so far. inside of value, rejected for, like, that is an insanely clean rejection from previous day's value area high. We did pop above the overnight range, but honestly, like, I am starting to just, like, obviously these levels are important, the Globex levels, but I am definitely way more, I care way more about OPOC means overnight, yeah, overnight point of control, overnight value area high, and down there is the overnight value area low. And then previous day, PD is previous day, which is just the last regular trading hours session from 9:30 to 4. Then the levels, the MotiveWave levels for those different sessions. Overnight is the Globex session from 6 PM when the market opens through to 9:30. This is like a 1 day point of control. So it's like the very high time frame bias. Well, not even, it's more like a daily bias, I guess you could say. But this is something that I've literally just added in to just have a little experiment with. Normally all I use is the stuff that you can see on the other chart. Let's make that. I think that'll just do us for now on that. Oh, I need to zoom it out as well. Let me scaling, knock that up to like 160. Bang. Parsing's 2, and then I just need to drag that up so it's not as noisy. There we go. So you can see like this daily point of control here. Right at that. I kind of want to make that red, but because that's like the normal point of control color, obviously. But it just makes it look like a big stack of orders. But as long as I notice that it's got the write-in next to it, let me make the write-in bigger. That's what I can do. Make it size bigger and bold. That should work. Yeah, so now I can see that this is the point of control. So very likely have more rotational plays around this. You can see the profile in general, like for the entire day, it's a very even distribution. This is like the last day of volume all squished into a profile. I'll tell you what I need to do as well. I can put the value area on there, make that yellow, just for simplicity's sake. I can't really make it blue. Normally it's blue, but that doesn't exactly work on this colored heat map. Oh, what did I just do? Did I press apply? Yeah. But yeah, that's the secondary. This is the main screen that we care about. Like I say, this chart, I have it on my laptop screen, so I can just go onto it whenever there's actually something that I want to talk about on there. We are in 10 AM now, so trade window is open. So what I don't like, I did put this like current price thing on there. Honestly, I don't even like it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I put that on there this morning just to see if I would like it, but it just looks so clean without it. I'm so used to it. Where was that? It was on this last price. Apply. Honestly, that isn't a bad trade at all. long from there. Previous week's value area high, stop like, you know, a bit wider of a stop there. That's a bit tight for me today, to be honest, with the ATR being 6. But that would have been a clean point of control bounce. A 6-point top stop is a little bit too tight. Previous day value area high might be a bit nicer if we get back up to it. What's that? 8425. So if we go for like 9225. With the fact that we have a D-shaped profile there. Wouldn't mind that. I'm gonna put the order in for that, to be honest. What's that? Oh, it's I've got cross trade on because I entered on to keep the account going. 3 micros at 8425. See how that goes. Buy stop at 92.25 here. We're also at the value area high of like the daily. You can see we're approaching this value area high up here. Stop just shy of my actual entry there. A point shy. It's getting darker, which means some big orders coming in somewhere. The main idea here is previous day value area high and D-shaped even distribution, so we can expect it to fade back into value. Targeting, I mean, you can really just target like overnight, or you could target the current session point of control. I'll just target a 1-to-1. Maybe I'll leave a runner on to see if it can get point of control, like squeeze a bit more. Which is like what? 72.25. So I'll have a limit. I'll take 2 off at 76 if it gets filled. And then, oh, mic volume is low, yeah, sorry, that's my fault. It's because it like resets every time I turn it off. It's dead annoying. Like if I show the camera, there's like a dial that I have to twist, and if I forget to twist it, then my mic will literally be like half as loud. Really unfortunate there. Fell just shy of us. We'll still wait. We'll still wait and see if it can get the fill. Thanks for pointing that out. We also do have a big block of orders at about 85, so that's a nice bonus. Just need to get filled. Can I, you know what I want to know? Can I get a fib tool on MotiveWave? I just want one for my, fib. Surely you can get a fib, yeah. Fibonacci retracement. I just want it to be able to, oh god, that's so incredibly messy. Okay, never mind, that's just too much. I can't be bothered to mess around with it. I've got it set up on my Top Step X, so I can just do it there. But it'd just be nicer, because then my actual position playing out looks a bit cleaner. Maybe we'll get filled here. I didn't even notice I was wearing headphones. Can you notice the difference? Surely it sounds, I mean, Scuzman said sounds way better. Getting really teased here. I will go ahead and set this up just so I have it already there. So my initial target is 76.25. So we'll go break even at 77. If I need to get filled first, obviously, but. POC shifted. Still don't really care about that. Like, look how much of a even distribution it is still. So that POC shift doesn't really bother me. Just would be nice if I could get filled. It would have already hit target, at least TP1. Like I say, we'll do 2 targets on this, so I'll have 1 target there and 1 target down here. Maybe now we're about to get filled, or is it going to tease us one more time? Nope, filled. So 2.5, and then we'll take limit sell. No, limit buy too at 76.25. Let's see how that goes. Oh god. There we go. Like I said, we are on the daily one here. We had that big order got filled as well, this big sell order. But we are now at a premium on this big higher time frame one, as well as the previous day value area high is a pretty high time frame level. But we'll see how it goes. Obviously, it's a pretty volatile day, 6.78 average true range. So I'm probably a little bit tight on the stop here, but I just realised that I can change the quantities on that to see the targets, and it tells me like an overall risk reward, and that's pretty cool. But my quantities are wrong. It says I'm taking 2 off there and 1 target 1 quantity. Let's knock that up by, I can't. 66 if I do that. Apply. Yeah, so it tells me like an overall risk to reward, even like with, so that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. I know I could set like multiple targets, I just never needed to. It's cool to see the combined risk to reward for the 2 target trade. And we'll go ahead and have my mouse on here, since I'm probably going to move to break even hopefully pretty soon. I'm actually going to go ahead and move that break even probably now, actually, just with the POC. I don't want that to bounce off the POC and come back up. So I'm going to slyly move to break even just a tiny bit, literally like what? A point early. But yeah, I don't want to see that turn against me now with the POC bounce being there. Looks like I'm going to get break even. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Like I say, I didn't want to see this POC bounce and then offer a continuation upside. Fine by me to get break. I've had 2 back-to-back break evens on this account. Let's see if that actually does follow through or not. That POC bounce scared me, so. Really, I should have, like, adjusted my targeting, since I only like to target the POC for those sort of, like, even distribution fades. But, if I did move my stop to break, or like, lower, it would have been cutting it pretty close, really. See, even that was too tight. So it literally, yeah, that was a very, very difficult trade to enter on. Let's we'll keep that there. The original entry. See if it would have played out or not. See if the break even was the right call. I mean, personally, just how I was feeling, I'm happy with the call. Like, this can go and jump to profit. I don't much care. I mean, it is in negative. It would have been in negative now. So far, we made the right call, but it could very easily turn. Hope everyone's had a good week, by the way. I just realised I haven't really spoke to you more as much. It's been an interesting week for sure for me. I think I've had, what have I had this week? I think I've had 1 loss, 2 break-evens. And I know that the break-even I had yesterday on this account turned into a win. We'll see if this one would have turned into a win. Even though this one wasn't, like, strictly following, like, normally I moved to break-even at 90%. Obviously that didn't happen here. It did yesterday. Today I just moved there because of the POC bounce. Didn't feel comfortable sitting through the rest of that. Nothing wrong with a break-even trade. If this does expand higher, then maybe we'll go for longs, honestly. We can go for something like that. If it breaks like up here confidently. If it pops down lower. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I mean, there is a nice area down there. But I'm not fond of trading off the previous week levels. I like trading off the previous day levels the most. Remove my mini charts to stop temptation. Micros only. Yeah, micros are the way to go, honestly. Especially if you're on like a 50k account. Like if you're trading minis, especially during this session, you are most likely, it depends what your risk is obviously, but micros just make life so much easier. Or less stressful at least. A longer slog to pass an eval? Okay. Evals, if it's a Lucid eval, I would say, yeah, fair. Because you're not in any rush with it being a one-time fee. But if it was like a monthly eval, I'd probably say just jump on the minis. You want to pass or fail that thing as fast as you can, really. Within reason. But then also obviously depends like what sort of situation you're in general. I took plenty of evals the slow way, so I think well, pretty much every single one I've taken the slow way, so by no means a bad thing. POC shifted down. Just a tiny bit though. Move fully to Lucid. Yeah, okay, that's fair then. That's absolutely fair. I was guessing you were going to say that as soon as you said you were taking it slow, because, yeah, like I said, Lucid is the ideal firm to be doing that with. I'm just going to take that trade off there now because it's just getting in the way of my... I thought I spilled my drink then. Jesus Christ. I did that earlier. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just knocking over water bottles left, right and centre. I did downstairs and just... water just went everywhere. I just need to keep myself... You can see the point of control is here. It's just not... It's whether we break through the value area high. Like, this is a very premium level. Like, this 85 sort of level. I think if I was still in this trade, no, I would still be in it. I was going to say, would I have moved to break even if I was in it? Not until 77, which is like one tick lower. So I'd still be in it and still have my, still have money on the table. I'm going to sneeze. Oh. Definitely not a fun trade to have still been a part of. Look, it's having some real difficulty getting back lower. That's why I'm anticipating a break up here, because you would anticipate, you would expect it for if it was going to fade back into the value, it'd do it a bit more cleanly like it did over here. You can't really see because it's behind the profile, but it literally popped right up to previous day's value area high off the open and sold right straight off. Straight into previous week's value area high, actually. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Where did you study volume profile? Can you recommend some good sources of information? KAICAP. KAICAP. I try and do some teaching on my channel. It's obviously nothing crazy because I'm fairly new to it. I'm in 4 to 6 months, but I'm come from a heavy ICT background. Okay, that would have been TP1 if I was still in the trade. Interesting. Yeah, KAICAP. Andre, what's his name? Andre Kimi or some shit like that. Andrea. I can't remember his second name. Let me find him for you. Andrea. He's like him and Fabio Valentini. They both are the face of Deep Charts, which is like an order flow platform. Let me just find his name for you. Andrea Simi. Type both the names in chat. KAICAP and Andrea Simi. I trade more similarly to Cami. Cami's who I learned off, but I have a few things on here that I would like. Cami doesn't use. I mean, I've only added this profile today on here. But I don't even know if you guys can see that profile, actually. Yeah, you can't. Let me pull OBS up. I've been trying to refer to this profile, and you can't even see it. It's like, it's there on that side of my screen. On my heat map. But yeah, that's something that I've literally added today just to see how it goes. But yeah, I trade pretty similarly to how Cami teaches, but Andrea definitely has a lot of high-quality content on just order flow in general. Lots of good free stuff as well. Like Cami has his course. Honestly, if I was being honest, I don't know if I would recommend the course. I'd recommend the course to someone that wanted to learn it fast, but in my opinion at least, I think you can get away with, like, I learned as much as I could from Kami for free, and then I just bought the course because I was just curious what was in it, to be honest. I kind of didn't really have much left to be taught. I kind of knew all the different profiles and stuff already. But it does give you, it gives you to you in a way cleaner delivery, basically. So if you cared about that, he does have a course. Yeah, it's pretty basic, yeah. The school community is good, but only when he's active in it. Obviously, he's struggling at the minute because of internet and other shit. That would have been full TP, actually. That would have been target 2, just got hit. That is honestly a potential long down there, but I'm holding fire on that just for the minute. Because the fact that we've just come off previous day's value area high, I don't really feel like longing from down here. I honestly prefer to see a breakout of this range, but whether we get it or not, we'll see. Because the thing is, like, it is a basic course, but it's a pretty basic... It's basic, but it's not basic, innit? Like, the way you use volume profile to trade. Like, it is pretty basic. Not to say that it's, like, stupid, but it's not complicated. It's just a few things you need to understand, and then you just kind of go and play with it. There will be, obviously, levels to it that you can go into, but yeah, I do agree. The course could be, like, a little bit more... Have a little, like, an advanced section, maybe, or something. When I make my own course, I'll stick that in there for you boys. I actually would make one as well, but I would not make it for like 2 or 3 years minimum. I might start doing a course on like how to sell courses. That can be my niche. I'm pretty sure I actually have seen an advert for that. Someone that's like doing a course on how to sell courses. It's basically a pyramid scheme at that point. Like, surely that's considered a pyramid scheme at that point. There's no product, you're just selling courses on how to do courses. It's like PTs that teach each other PTs how to be PTs. I can be a testament to that when you go to places like Bali and places like that, digital nomad heavy places, it's just littered with PTs left, right and center, online PTs. I've studied a little bit about market profile by Dalton. Yeah, Dalton is definitely some very good thing. Definitely a very good source of information to read. Can't say I've read anything by him, but I understand and use the main concept he's known for, the Dalton rule. 80% rule. But yeah, Dalton used more market profiles, which is like time. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't long from there. Which is more, what are they called? TPO charts? Time price opportunity charts. Slightly different, but pretty similar to volume profile charts. Just tell you a slightly different information, but still very similarly used. See what happens when we get to this previous day point of control here. Be interesting to see if this bounces up from this level. At least a little bit. It will be the first tap after the open, so. Courses are rubbish nowadays. It's all about business. No one is interested in teaching you, only in selling you a course. Yeah, pretty much. You've hit the nail on the head there. Hell of a short. Shame I got break-evened. That's 2 break-evens in 2 days that have cost me money. That one actually was, like, if I stuck to my hard rules, would have been a win, but oh well. Not mad. Like I say, the logic was there. We had determined that that the point of control of the current session was like right here. This is like a lot of pressure building underneath this previous state value area high. Plenty of reason for it to break and run off. I don't know really what I want to do here. Because I don't want to buy just this point of control. Like I literally can't. I won't do that. I won't take a trade just off that one level, even though it's like it is, because it is starting to build up a little bit of volume underneath it, or above it, I should say. So we'll see what it does when it gets to it. I think we might have just a rotational day though between value area high and point of control of previous day. Because I mean, look how evenly distributed that profile is that we have. And that daily profile that I keep referring to, I'll pop it over to the right so you boys can see it. I like it on the left because it's just easier for me to read, but you boys can't even see it, so I may as well just have it on the right. You can see this is the point of control up here, but it's a very even distribution. Like the point of control right now is here, but this node isn't far off of becoming the new point of control, so is this one. So really, you shouldn't like say like, oh, that is such a strong, like it depends how, like look, it just shifted. It literally just shifted whilst I was explaining that. So that's what gives me the vibes that this is a rotational sort of day, because those three things, oh my god, my monitor's froze. One sec, stream's gonna look really weird for just a second whilst I fix these. Always does it at least once. Always at least, well, it's just once, honestly, not even at least. It just does it always once. Every stream. Just give me 1 second. Okay, that one's back, and that one's back. There you go. Back to normal. Oh, I have this open. Why do I have that open? Chat. And where's my music tab? And there, look, the POC shifted back up there now. Just realised that I've got so many big trades on here because the filter is half as big as it normally is for some reason. No wonder the bubbles look like they were everywhere. Are they, how big are they as well? They're 70. Get that down to like 50. No need for them to be that big. Who was on this fucking monitor before me? The who? Anyway, let's go back to an actual price chart. Shot up to point of control. Fading off very aggressively. I would try that short again if it got up there at 84. I'll put that in because, wait, what's the, I might go for a slightly bigger start. I can't though because the fucking, that's 5, the point of control is 5 points from like where I want to get in basically. I'll just have to do it and I'll just have to hold through it again. I'm just not comfortable with that tight of a start. So we'll literally go for the exact same trade we went for before, I guess. If it gets up there. Because it's still, like, look at that drop off in volume at the highs. Very clear drop off in volume, and then we've got the previous day's value area high there, current session value area high, and actually have the value area high of the like daily profile up there, that big thick yellow line. And while that point of control is there, again, it's a very even, like the point of control could just as easily be like down here. So I'm just gonna go for the full 1-to-1 though here this time, which is 76.25 again. Wish me luck. Ugh. Wonder if it's gonna tease us again. Excuse me. Like the stream as we get into this trade, boys. Wish me that can be you wishing me luck. Do 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 do. Come on, don't be a tease. How far did that get off us? 3 ticks. Oh, that must have gotten so close. That must have got a tick off. 2 ticks off, that got. There we go, fill on that. Let's see if this is gonna blow through us this time now. Get my break even in there. 77, and let's just sit and watch. Don't know if I mentioned, this is also the value area high of the daily profile as well on here. You can see that big thick yellow line. So it's a very high time frame premium as well as all these other levels we have on there. Just one little added confluence, nothing major, but it's nice that it's there. Let me make this order so it's an OCO order. Beep. Oh, I left that door open. What an idiot. Washing machine's beeping downstairs because someone left it and didn't turn it off. Might go do that. I'm gonna run and go turn it off just because either way, like, the only management thing that happens when the only management thing that happens is me moving to break even, and That's 90%. Most of the time it's going to hit the full profit, so I'm going to quickly run and do that. Don't fuck up my trade. Boys, I gave you one job. One job you boys had. Morning, dear. Now I'm back, and now I'm in the driver's seat. We're gonna reverse, go all the way back down. Ooh, or not. Did that get me? No, I'm still in it. Of course, that first short I tried, it is only, like, that's trading for you. This short stops me out, but the first one that I tried and got break even, played out. There's hope yet. There is hope yet. Because that thing I said before, now that I think about it, I did kind of talk myself out that the first trade that got break even, because I was like, oh yeah, I'll get into it because it's D-shaped, but then I pointed out like, oh, I don't like it because of all the pressure that's building up there. But if it's D-shaped, that should override the fact that it's like, yeah, there's a lot of pressure here, but it's D-shaped, so the pressure isn't like building and it's gonna pop. It's pressure all in this range down here, which means that if we pop outside of this, where there's no one willing to transact up here, then it's gonna revert back to value. So yeah, bad trade, that first one. Should have stayed in it, really. The POC bounce is what scared me, but like I said, not long after that trade, the POC in this profile, this is something that got pointed out to me in a video from Andre, the guy I put the name of in chat before, when he talks about volume profiles and point of controls. You see how, let me zoom in here. You see how this profile here, the point of control is this price right now, but it could very easily just as be this price or the price below that or the price below that. It's a very even node. So don't put so much emphasis in those situations on this is the point of control. It's not. It's gonna move. Like literally, as we come down here, if we do come down here, like we're probably gonna shift the point of control just up here, and that's almost like the profile breathing, quote unquote. But yeah, if it compared to a profile where the point of control node looks more like that, more pointy, and in that profile, like this is the point of control, then you put more emphasis on that point of control. But when it's like a box, like a flat square box, basically like this is, then the point of control is obviously meaningful, but you kind of expand the point of control to that entire node, not so much that one singular price. POC moving against me always makes me nervous. It depends what context it's moving against you, though. So I just realized the trader's like running back into profit. Like, if it's moving against you because it's trending, like, say you're short and the POC moves upwards because of a trend, not because of just, like, lots of price action, like sideways price action, that wouldn't make me as nervous, because that's not a powerful POC shift. POC shifts for one of two reasons. Either there's, like, a trend and we're getting more people coming into the trend, more big players, which equals lots of contracts, which equals point of control, or we've just got lots of sideways action. So it doesn't really matter if they're big or small, just lots of sideways action is gonna make this level in between that a point of control, which is what happens when we have this point of control, this box point of control. It's not so much a point of control that is determined by large buying and selling, like in big institutions. It's more so a point of control that's just like everyone is agreeing on this area. I'm going to break even because that got to it. I saw it. This dare gives me a break even twice. I swear to God. I'll start throwing hands. I'll go fucking crazy. You dare do it, yes. You dare give me... This will be the third break even on this account. You dare, yes. You fucking dare. That would be hilarious. Three trades, two of which actually were my fault, to be fair. It's like price hits my break-even thing, and then just pops up. It gets such a clean reaction. I should target my break-even point as the TP sometimes, honestly. There we go, order filled. Nice little dub for the Friday, boys. I told you we'd get a dub today. I told you. Should have been 2, but I'm not counting. Happy Friday, boys. Happy Friday. Should have kept a runner, though. There's such clean reactions there from the... Anyone that's faded that previous day's value area high today has made money. Like, straight up. With it, as long as you've had like a decent enough start. Because that got pretty close, to be fair. How close did that get? It got a point off my stop loss. That was when I let you boys handle the trade, when I went downstairs. That was your guys' fault, not mine. But yeah, I'm kind of mad at that first trade, because that should have been a win, but at least we got the actual win that we needed. Like, we did it. I may as well. I'll hang out here for 5 more minutes, and then I'll call it a day. Call it a week. Next week is the last week that I will be streaming in front of you boys here. For, like, 2 months or so. Not that I won't be streaming after that, but I will be taking a week off just to adjust to Thailand, which is where I'll be going, a week on Monday. And the week after that, there won't be like everyday streams probably. I'll see. I'll see how I feel when I get there. But I'm promised I will be streaming. It's just whether it's like 2 days a week, 3 days a week, once a week. Literally could be any. I could be streaming once a week. I could be streaming every single day. We'll see. And I want to try and also keep the long videos coming. I might do a vlog honestly while I'm out there, like a Thailand vlog. That'd be fun. Tough life, yeah. Oh, it's just I don't know, Scuzman. Like, oh, it's so difficult to balance my schedule when I'm in Thailand. You know, I don't know what to. Like, do I stream every day from Thailand, or... Ooh, I don't know. Welcome to join, Scuzzman. I can book you a flight on. I can book you a seat. Just keep using code KAICAP at checkout, and I'll keep, or I'll fly you out. Just give me like a few years of people using code KAICAP at checkout. I think my Thailand days are old. Yeah, never too old for Thailand. I seen plenty of old blokes there last time. They were up to no good, but they were there. Did another 2 KAICAPs today? Hell yeah. 50Ks? Good luck to you. Good luck to you on the 50Ks. Single-handedly funding my Thailand travels, Cosman. They are sad old blokes. They are very sad old blokes. We do feel, well, do we feel bad for them? Kind of, but also not really, because, like, you made that decision yourself, like, at the end of the day. This has been such a clean day for volume profile. I feel like I end up saying that a lot though, honestly. Goes to show. Goes to show how well the levels work. Could I have not gone, like, how much tighter did my stop have to be for me to go 1 contract heavier on that? 2 ticks. So, yeah. That was like a low end trade. No, I try and get as close to 150. Which on this is, what, 1,500, because I divide this by 10, obviously, since it's minis to micros. That's like, oh, that's like the name of a autobiography for like a rags to riches, but it's like the trader version, micros to minis. What do we have next week, like, news-wise? Is there any big boys? Because we had an FOMC and PPI this week. There's nothing out of the... Oh, it's NFP, obviously. Of course. First Friday of Feb. But nothing else major. Well, boys, I am going to leave you boys there. Good day. I'm glad we finished the week up with that trading, the best trading session of the week, really. Could have been better, like I say. That trade, that's on me. That short trade that got break even. Should have been a win. But we got it back. We got the dub that we were looking for off literally the exact same trade. Exact same stop loss, exact same entry, exact same TP. Just, I was, took the full position off, obviously, at 1-to-1 there, instead of holding for a little bit. But yeah, that is all from me for this week, boys. What have we had this week? I think we've had a fair few break-evens. I think we had 1 loss, and then we had this win today. Hopefully next week's better. FOMC weeks, I think, are typically pretty tough for volume profile, and I mean, traders in general, but yeah. I'm going to go grab some food and do some editing. So I'll catch you boys next week. Have a good weekend. Monday, 9:45 a.m. See you then.